Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says he is resigning as Prime Minister. He plans to step down once the Liberal Party chooses a successor, bringing his time in the country's top job to a tumultuous end. And Trudeau addressed the nation this morning from Ottawa. Take a listen.
I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the President of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option in that election.
Now, Trudeau has faced growing pressure to resign amid sinking public opinion polling, including from his own caucus as well. BC Premier David Eby, he's responded to the news this morning. This is a social media post on X, and he says, while they didn't always agree, he wants to thank Justin Trudeau for his service. He adds that Canadians need to come together to protect workers and businesses against U.S. tariff threats. And Eby isn't the only one reacting to this. Political voices from all sides of the aisle are responding to the news, including federal Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre. Take a listen.
Canadians desperate to turn the page on this dark chapter in our history might be relieved today that Justin Trudeau is finally leaving. But what has really changed? Every Liberal MP in power today and every potential Liberal leadership contender fighting for the top job helped Justin Trudeau break the country over the last 9 years.
Federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh also weighing in this morning. He says Trudeau has let down Canadians and says the Liberals do not deserve another chance, no matter who the next leader is. And many British Columbians are also reacting to this. We spoke to some people in downtown Vancouver about their initial thoughts.
Pretty happy about that.
I think it's great. I think it's time for change.
Well, he's been around for a long time, so I think it was about time.
Yes, completely agree. He has to resign.
Sometimes his heart was probably in the right place, but it was probably past his best before date.
So not surprised that he stepped down, was just waiting for the announcement. You could just see the shift happening, and it's just not being in touch with what people needed and are wanting.
You know, everything from the economy, housing, too many people coming in at one period of time, homeless everywhere. It's bad. So whoever is in charge next, hopefully they do a much better job.
I think the Liberal Party, little bit of a tough situation right now, and who wants to join at a time like this, but best of luck to them. And yeah, it'll be an interesting race for sure.
So now this decision will set off a new race to find a new leader to take on the Liberals' key rival, that's Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, in the next federal election. So what's next for the Liberal Party and who could lead it? Well, one political science professor says he thinks the Liberals might pick a candidate that will distance themselves from the Trudeau administration and help rebrand the party.
I'm not sure the national executive is sitting around right now and sort of thinking about those members of Justin Trudeau's cabinet who've been sort of loyal kind of soldiers, at least until, in Christopher Freeland's case, until then, as really ideal candidates. I think that, you know, it's probably, I think the interesting names of Mark Carney and Christy Clark are flying around, not surprisingly, because they don't have that sort of tie to Justin Trudeau that some of the other candidates do.
Trudeau also met with the Governor General this morning. Parliament will be prorogued until March 24th.